hello there friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 15. Today's Vlogmas is going to be a little bit different than the Vlogmases that have come to pass and the Vlogmases that are to come. Today is going to be a Christmas-themed question and answer, and I am doing it in collaboration with my friend Falcor, who is Falcor Insta on Instagram, and he is doing Vlogmas over on his Instagram feed, and it is very good, so you should go check it out, go give him a follow, and tell him that Stefan sent you. And if you're new here to my channel, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so that you are notified whenever I post new videos. I am doing Vlogmas 2021, and I will be posting new content every Sunday. Now, because I am a prepared little elf, I printed off the questions. There's 24 of them, some of which are two-parters, but 24 nonetheless is what they combine them into, so I will be answering 24 Christmas-themed questions for this Q&A. I also got my tea in my lovely Christmas tree color-changing cup, and it is actually a tea from my advent calendar that I purchased off Amazon, and it is the Vanilla Spiced, a traditional chai blend with vanilla, and it's a chai tea. It smells really good, but it's still way too hot to drink yet, so we will start with the questions. And like I said, make sure you head on over to Instagram at Falcor Insta. I will link his Instagram in the description box below. Make sure you give him a follow and check out his Christmas themed question and answer as well for Vlogmas Day 15. Okay, so question 1 is, what's the best or worst Christmas present you've ever received? The best Christmas present or worst? Well, I'm going to answer both. So, the best Christmas present I ever received was in December of 2001. I was, 12 years old. Yeah, 12 years old. And my parents surprised us with a trip to Disneyland. And we went right before Christmas, so we weren't there through the Christmas rush. But it was our Christmas present, so we got to go to Disneyland for Christmas in 2001, and that's probably the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten. Worst Christmas gift I've ever gotten? There's probably many, but there's one that I remember from when I was a little kid, and there was these action figures called Dragonflies. I think that was the name, and I don't even remember. It was based on a show, and I really wanted the blue dragonfly. And my parents got me and my brother each one of these dragonflies things, and you pulled this cord on the base of it and it flew up and spun like a little helicopter in the air. It was really lame now that I think about it, but I really wanted the blue one, and for some reason when I was little, my parents always gave my little brother blue everything. So I was always stuck with the red version of everything, and to this day, I dislike the color red very, very much. And if I do get to choose anything, I never pick the red version of anything because I was always stuck with the red race car or the red version of a game or the red version of an action figure. Even if there was other color options, I was never allowed to have the blue one. So that is probably the worst gift I received because I really wanted the blue dragonfly. Number 2 says, describe a Christmas present you wanted badly as a kid but never received it. This is going to make me sound really gay, but I really wanted an easy bake oven. And I was never allowed an easy bake oven. Instead, my parents got me a creepy crawler oven, which made little gel bugs and creepy crawly things, and was not near as fun as baking a cupcake under a light bulb, in my opinion. Yeah, that was the one present I never got as a kid. The third question, name something about Christmas that most people like, but you hate or at least dislike. Is there anything I hate or dislike about Christmas? I'm pretty big Christmas fanatic. I decorate my apartment November 12th, which is the day after Remembrance Day. So out of respect, I decorate November 12th, but I'm a pretty big Christmas fanatic, and I don't think there's anything I strongly dislike. I don't drink eggnog and rum, but that's because I don't drink. But no, that is what I dislike. I dislike eggnog straight up. Forget the rum. A glass of eggnog grosses me out. but I will mix eggnog in like my coffee or my hot chocolate or like a latte. That's fine, but cold eggnog from a glass is just, ugh, no. Question 4. If you could only have one type of Christmas candy this year, what would you choose? Oh, that's really easy. I really like Lindt chocolates, and none of the fancy ones, just the classic red ones. They're milk chocolate with a milk chocolate center, because Lindt comes with a bunch of flavors, but I really just like the classic Lindt chocolates. They're my favorite Christmas treat. Now, Goonie is sitting about 5 feet away from me, and I bet you he can answer this question for me, but we will see. Question 5. What holiday movie or special do you watch over and over again? What is it?
What?
You're not even listening. Question 5 is, what holiday movie or special do you watch over and over again?
The Holiday. Or the new...
So, I just finished watching Single All the Way, which was a super cheesy, corny, cozy Christmas movie, and that probably is up at the top now. But the movie The Holiday is my absolute favorite movie, and that's not even a slight understatement. I can watch it every single night of the week, 365 days a year. I would
have been.
And have been. I would fall asleep to that movie every night, and still kind of do. Yeah, I think it's the perfect Christmas movie. I think it's the perfect feel-good movie. It brightens my spirits when I'm feeling down. I can put it on in December. I can put it on in April. I could put it on in July. I could put it on in the fall. It doesn't matter. It makes me feel Christmassy, and it makes me feel cozy, and it is my go-to rom-com, holiday, lovey-dovey, cozy Christmas crap that Goonie doesn't like, but I absolutely adore. So The Holiday. 6. What's the weirdest / ugliest Christmas decoration you've ever owned? Oh, I have that on the tree. 1 second. It's right here. That's what I do. I think it's the weirdest but cutest. It's this little decoration here, and I don't know because of my light if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's a clear bauble. And on one side, it has a Christmas picture of my dog Moose in it. And on the other side, it's a Christmas picture of my dog Beaner. And I think that is the weirdest little Christmas gift I ever received. And I got it from one of my aunties. But I love it, even though it's weird, because it has both of my dogs inside of it. Question 7. What was Christmas like when you were growing up? Christmas growing up for me, until about the age of 14, meant that I got to spend a lot of time with my cousins. And my mom comes from a large family. There's 8 of them. And there was probably 6 to 8 of us that were all around the same age. And so when we would actually get together for family Christmas, which we did until I was about a teenager, I would get to see all of my cousins at Christmas. And we would have the big turkey dinner, the big Christmas Day present opening, and then Christmas dinner leftovers on Boxing Day. It was like a whole 3-day event with my mom's 8 brothers and sisters and all of their kids, plus me and my brother and grandparents, etc. And that was what Christmas was like for me up until probably the age of 11 or 12. By the time I was 13, we stopped getting together as such a big group. There was nobody that had a house big enough to host everybody as the family grew. Who is the toughest person you have to buy for this Christmas? That is question 8. The toughest person I have to buy for this Christmas is sitting about 5 feet away from me. His name is Gunnar. And he is one of those people that absolutely doesn't need anything, also doesn't want anything, and refuses to give you any good ideas. So he's one of those very difficult people to buy for, especially when he's your significant other and you have to put presents under the tree for him, because he has everything he wants and he doesn't want anything more, and he can't think of anything he needs. There's nothing he needs. So it was kind of a crapshoot. I am done my Christmas shopping, but it was not without trial and triumph. Oh, I like this question. Question 9 says, what is one thing you are most grateful for this holiday season? And actually, I have 2. So the first being that Gunnar is here with me in Canada, because I spent Christmas 2020 in Iceland with him and his family, and we weren't positive that it was going to happen that he was going to be able to get to Canada and be here with me. That is probably the thing I am most grateful for this holiday season, is that I get to spend Christmas with somebody I truly care about in Canada together, and we get to just be with each other. The second thing that I'm most grateful for, and I know this isn't a two-part question, is my friend Falcor, who is doing this collaboration Q&A with me. We have known each other for, I would say, at least 6 years through the power of social media. He used to have a YouTube channel, now he puts content out on Instagram, and I am grateful that we rekindled our friendship, and I'm just getting to know him a little bit better, and I find that to be a blessing. Question 10 is, share one vivid Christmas memory, good or bad. Okay, this is a little embarrassing for me. There was a Christmas back when I was still drinking, because as some of you know, I am in recovery now. I've been sober just over 3 years, but this particular Christmas, I was not sober, not even close. It was Christmas 2009, and I had just met my last ex-partner and wanted him to come to Christmas. But there was drinks involved, plus family drama, plus unaccepting family, and the whole situation ended in a very dramatic Christmas Eve dinner / celebration with the breaking of things and yelling on my part, on other people's parts, and that is probably the only Christmas in my memory that I completely regret. But I did get something good out of it, because I got to learn how to get closer and talk more with my mom and my aunt after that incident. So in a way, I'm grateful for it, but that is the worst Christmas that I can remember. Question 11, what's your favorite or least favorite Christmas song? Oh, itchy nose. I was thinking about this question because I glanced at the questions. And I really, really hate, and I don't use the word hate very often, but I hate the song Little Drummer Boy. For some reason, that pa-rum-pa-pum-pum shit is the most annoying thing that I can hear the whole holiday season. And somehow, every single mall, store, shop I go in, this song seems to be playing. Even on the Christmas radio station. Like, I want to listen to the Christmas tunes. I love Christmas music. But then that stupid Little Drummer Boy song comes on, and I just want to tear the stereo out of my car and toss it out the window. Question 12 is, if you could travel anywhere for Christmas, where would you go? This is hard too. This is a toss-up. I have two options. I basically have two answers to every question, apparently. If I could go anywhere for Christmas, one of my choices would be back to Iceland with Gunnar, because I absolutely love Iceland, and I would go back there in a heartbeat and never come home. The second place I would love to go for Christmas, and only because I've been there 3 times at Christmas and it's magical, if you can believe it, it is Disneyland. And my goal in the next, I would say, 1 to 3 years is to go to Disneyland for Christmas with Gunnar, because he's never been to a Disney park. And I believe Christmas makes Disney parks even more magical than they already are. So get ready for a Disney park adventure. Oh, that's really good, actually. You, me, and a cup of tea, and 24 questions about Christmas. Question 13. What's the most memorable thing that's happened to you since last Christmas? Oh, that's easy. The most memorable thing that's happened to me since last Christmas was I got to spend October 2020 to March 2021 in Iceland getting to know Gunnar. We had met in the summer of 2020, and I got to spend Christmas and New Year's with him and his family, and it was, I would say, just as magical as going to a Disney park for Christmas. It was absolutely fantastic. But the best thing that's happened since that Christmas was the fact that we were able to get Gunnar permission to travel to Canada during the pandemic, and evidently now we have our own apartment, flat, whatever you want to call it, here in Canada, and he has been staying here since March 2021, and hopefully we'll be staying for a little bit longer. We're working on more things to come, and we will see what the future holds. But that is the most memorable thing that has happened to me since Christmas 2020. Question 14. What's your least favorite item on your Christmas to-do list? I don't know if this classifies as a Christmas to-do, because it's a do after Christmas to-do, but I despise taking down all of the Christmas stuff. And I don't know if that's because I like Christmas so much, or it's just tedious and boring, and it means that the apartment is going to be no fun and undecorated again. So I would say the most dreaded item on that list for me is actually Christmas teardown, having to take away everything, put the tree down, take off the lights, put away the stockings, because I find the house is just so cozy around Christmas, and it's kind of actually depressing to have to put it all away for another year. I also don't think I could have it up longer than I already do. I keep my decorations up for 12 days past Christmas. So I take everything down January 5th, I believe is what that works out to. We're over halfway there. Okay, question 15. Would you rather have 3 feet of snow for Christmas or no snow at all? Oh, that's super easy. I love snow, and I'm so disappointed at the moment because there is not enough snow on the ground currently. We had 1 snowfall warning and we got about 10 centimeters, and I was in heaven. I love when we get a snowfall warning. I know the roads are crap and nobody remembers how to drive, but there's just something so clean and refreshing about a fresh snowfall. So I'm really hoping that we do get 3 feet of snow in like a 24-hour period. I would be happy. I wouldn't have to leave my house. Everything would look pretty, and I would just enjoy myself very much. I also really like when Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, when those days come along and we get just like big fluffy snowfalls, even if it's not big amounts, just big fluffy flakes, I really enjoy, and I think it makes those specific days of Christmas that much more cozy. Question 16. If someone offered you a gift card to any store you wanted, which one would you choose? Ooh. See, I'm kind of glad I didn't read these before because I have to think. Oh, that's kind of easy now that I've thought about it. If somebody offered me a gift card to anywhere that I wanted to go to purchase stuff, I would have to say that would be Sephora, because I can find everything in there from makeup to colognes and perfumes to skincare and hair care and hot tools for your hair. It's just an all-around great store. I really enjoy getting a Sephora gift card for Christmas because that means I can go in and kind of get whatever I want, and I don't have to pay for some of it. Did I get a Sephora gift card for Christmas?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Question 17. What is your favorite holiday and least favorite holiday? My least favorite holiday is Easter. I just think it's pointless. I don't really have much more to say about that. I didn't like it as a kid. I hated hunting for those stupid eggs. I did like the basket of treats that got left for me by the Easter bunny. Easter just... it's just not really a fun holiday. I did enjoy that I got to see like my grandparents and some family members on Easter, because without Easter I wouldn't see anybody till Thanksgiving. So I like the fact that it made for another family gathering, but it is overall my least favorite holiday. Question 18. What's your favorite character from a Christmas-themed movie, book, or TV special? That's a toss-up between 2 characters in the same movie. I really enjoy Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I like Jim Carrey as the Grinch. I think he did a fantastic job, and that is a movie I can also watch all through the Christmas season, maybe even tonight. I also really like Cindy Lou Who. That's my toss-up for favorite characters. I really like both of them. The dynamic they played in the movie and just the acting in general was really good. So Jim Carrey and the Grinch, and Taylor Momsen, I believe is the name of who played Cindy Lou Who, and that is my final answer. Question 19. What's the best gift you've ever given someone? Oh, well, obviously, it's me to Gunnar. Huh? Yeah? He says yes, in case you missed that. The best gift I've ever given someone. Honestly, the best gift is me.
No one agrees with him in this house.
Have a sip of tea while they calm down.
They don't like lying.
Let's try this again. Question 19. What's the best gift you've ever given someone besides myself? So, besides me as the gift, the best gift I've ever given someone was actually not even a Christmas gift. It was a thank you note that I wrote for my mom the day I moved out of her house when I was about 10 months sober. And it was a cute little papyrus card, and I just wrote a big long thank you for everything that she did in helping me become a sober person in recovery, because without her hospitality and kindness and generosity, I would not have gotten sober. And so that is probably the best little gift I've ever given somebody, was just that little thank you card, because it meant a lot to my mom. It kind of was a surprise to her, and it was just something I thought would be a very nice and considerate thing to do. And I still think back on that with fond memories. Question 20. If you were Santa Claus, what type of cookie would you want to be left out for you on Christmas Eve? Okay, this is going to make me sound like an 80-year-old grandpa, but if I got to choose the cookie left out for me on Christmas Eve, it would have to be an oatmeal raisin cinnamon cookie, because I just think they're delicious. And none of that chocolate crap in them, just oatmeal, cinnamon, and raisin. They're delicious, and I don't know why you'd want to ruin it with chocolate. Question 21. Name 3 words that best describe Christmas for you. 3 words that best describe Christmas for me would be gratitude, kindness, and coziness. Gratitude, because I think Christmas really puts in perspective everything that you have to be grateful for, and it really allows you to see the people in your life and everyone that cares for you. There's just a lot that comes along with the gratitude that I feel at Christmas. Kindness, I like to think comes along with Christmas, and that is only because you get it from complete strangers come this time of year. It doesn't matter if it's somebody you know or somebody you don't know, somebody on the street. It's kind of an emotion that floats around in the air wherever you go, whether that's the supermarket, a friend's house, a stranger on the street. I live in Canada, so everyone's pretty friendly for the most part, and I find people say hello and all of that stuff on the street in general. But even more so around Christmas, people hold the doors open for you, people ask how you're doing, they say hello, greet you with a smile. I just think it's really beautiful. Question 22 says, describe a funny Christmas card you have given or received. I did peek ahead at this question, and it still makes me laugh, because I gave a Christmas card to one of my friends who is not that much older than me, but still older than me by like more than 10 years. Yes, more than 10 years. And it said, I couldn't find the perfect Christmas card for you, but I found one that I knew you'd understand. And it was, when you looked at it on the inside, it was 2 cave people chiseling Merry Christmas into the side of a rock. So I thought it was really funny because it implied she was old, and she wasn't that much older than me. That is probably the funniest Christmas card I've ever given. And I honestly would duplicate that card for every single holiday and card giving occasion I could, and just change the Merry Christmas part on the cave drawing, because I think it's hilarious. 23. Would you rather build a snowman, go sledding, have a snowball fight, or stay inside drinking hot cocoa? Okay, that's really easy for me because I don't like doing any of those besides drinking hot cocoa and staying inside, because that would give me the opportunity to watch The Holiday and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So I definitely go with staying inside and drinking hot cocoa and watching corny Christmas movies. Question 24, the last question of the bunch. The true meaning of Christmas is, fill in the blank. The true meaning of Christmas is compassion. That is what I would say. I think Christmas brings out a compassionate side in everybody. You really get to see it in the thought that people put in the gifts that they give, the thought that people put in the cards that they send out, and like I said earlier in the Q&A, just the kindness that is in the atmosphere from about the beginning of November until New Year's Day. There's just a different vibe about the world. I think that it's really important to just always be mindful of that. Well, friends, that is it. That is the end of the Christmas-themed question and answer for Vlogmas Day 15. I'm gonna have another sip of my tea. It really is good, and I really like this cup because when you put hot liquid in it, the light bulbs on the tree pattern change color. Other than that, I don't have anything else to share for you for Vlogmas Day 15. I thought this would be a nice little change compared to the daily vlogs I've been putting out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to head on over to my friend Falcor's Instagram at FalcorInsta. Again, that will be linked in the description box below. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys in the next one for Vlogmas Day 16. Bye!